undefeated, four-division world champion, and the defending undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster Inoue.
Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Naoya Inoue, the Japanese boxing sensation who's been making waves across the sport. Now let me get this out of the way first. I don't shy away from calling out fighters who ride the hype train, pad their records and carefully avoid real challenges just to keep cashing in on those big paychecks. And to be fair, Inoue's career does have a touch of that going on. Don't get me wrong, Inoue is an exceptional fighter, one of the best of this era. But let's not pretend his recent fights have been high-risk showdowns. His team is clearly playing it safe, ensuring their star remains untouchable while they keep building his legacy. Take his last three fights: Marlon Tapales, Louis Neri, and TJ Doheny. Tapales, he got stopped in the 10th round. It was only a matter of time before Inoue closed the show. Neri, he didn't even make it past the 6th, and Doheny out by the 7th. Watching those fights felt more like observing an intense sparring session than true test of skill. Now, with Sam Goodman up next, it feels like another carefully planned move. Goodman's record looks impressive at 19 wins and no losses, but let's be honest here, that undefeated streak means little against someone like Inoue. Here is the thing about Naoya Inoue. While I can be critical of the way his career has been managed, you can't deny his brilliance in the ring. For me, he's easily one of the top 3 pound-for-pound fighters of this era. His skill set is just on another level. Here it is, I criticize him, but I also give him a very high respect and praise. His ring IQ, unreal. He reads his opponents like a book, always staying 2 or 3 steps ahead. His footwork, it's on another level. It's not just good, it's art. Watch how he positions himself always in the right place to strike or evade. And his power is devastating. Most of his opponents don't even see the punches coming. But it's not just about raw skill, it's the way he combines psychological warfare with technical mastery. He doesn't just throw punches, he sends false signals, tricking his opponents into believing they know what's coming. He studies them, absorbing every way he transfers his power from his core to his fist is what makes his shots so devastating. It's not just a force, it's a precision and timing combined with a perfect technical foundation. Here is a technical detail for you. Watch how he uses his lead foot. It's like a measuring stick. He uses it to gauge range, find openings, and set up his shots. And when that backhand lands, it's game over. But there's something even more important at play here, something psychological. Pattern. His opponents walk into the ring looking nervous and unsure, as if they're already convinced themselves they can't win. That's the same aura that surrounded guys like Mike Tyson in his prime. Many of Tyson's opponents were beaten mentally before they ever threw a punch. We've seen this recently with fighters like Anthony Joshua. When he stepped into the ring to face Daniel Dubois, you could see his confidence and self-belief weren't there. Why? Because Joshua deep down knows he's avoided certain challenges like Philip Ergovich, and Dubois didn't. Joshua was feeling the weight of those decisions. And when he stepped into the ring with Dubois, the psychological pressure hit hard. It wasn't just about facing a younger, hungry opponent. It was about facing the consequences of his own career choices. Joshua froze in the moment, and his lack of confidence was evident throughout the fight. This is exactly what happens when fighters face Naoya Inoue. And trust me, Sam Goodman won't be any different. So what do I expect from a Goodman fight? Not much, honestly. I'd be surprised if Goodman lasts the full fight. This looks like another tune-up for Inoue, a way to stay active before he takes on bigger challenges. There's a talk about him facing Alan David Picasso next. Let me save you time. Picasso doesn't stand a chance. He's too skinny. His style is predictable, and Inoue will tear him apart with body shots. Picasso's recent fight against Jason Cielo and Diego Alberto Ruiz were clearly setups to make him look good. but those performances won't cut it against Inoue. My prediction, Goodman gets knocked out with a headshot. Picasso taken out by a body shot. Neither one makes it to the final bell. Now, if all goes according to the plan, we could see Junto Nakatani on the horizon. If Nakatani beats David Sola Contreras in February and Inoue handles his business with Goodman and Picasso, we're looking at a massive showdown in 2025. If that fight happens in Tokyo, it'll be one of the biggest sporting events in Japanese history. And even then, I still favor Inoue to come out on top. But after that, the real test begins, moving up a division and facing top American talents. That's when we'll see if Naoya Inoue is truly one of the all-time greats. So what do you think? Can Inoue keep this streak alive? Or is 2025 the year we finally see him tested? Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Again, thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.